So last week I went 10-4. Now that's pretty good in my opinion, but looking back at the picks right now, when I'm making this video, I don't know why, and I guess I completely forgot as well, but the Bills and Titans game wasn't on there. But you guys know me, I'm an honest person. I'm like as honest as they can get. I'm honestly the most honest man in America. That's actually a factual statement. So I did have the Bills beating the Titans, but the Titans, they destroyed the Bills. So I took an L on that one, and that brings my record to 10-4 on last week, bringing my season record to 51-24-1, which isn't that bad in my opinion. I think that's very, very good. One of the best to ever do it type of thing right there. But let's just get into this week's picks. I think this week every single game that was originally scheduled to be played this week will be played, unless some COVID thing ruins it again. Hopefully that's not the case, because I hate COVID. I hate you. But let's just get right into these games. Now, obviously this week there's no Thursday Night Football because the Bills were supposed to play the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football, but the Bills played the Titans on Tuesday due to COVID reasonings. So no Thursday game this week. That's why this video is on Friday. But we have Chicago at Carolina. This one's very, very interesting, man. It is a good game. Not gonna lie, this is a very, very, very good game. I don't know who to go with in this one, but usually in situations like this, I pick the team with the better defense, and Chicago has the better defense, even though I don't trust Nick Foles all that much, and the Bears offense, I don't really like the Bears offense. But the Bears did beat Tampa Bay last week, so maybe the Bears are legit. Carolina, though, Carolina's doing pretty good, man. Watch out for Carolina. They might be able to sneak into the playoffs. Joe Brady looking good over there. But next game, Cincinnati at Indy. I feel like Indy, destroys Cincinnati. I don't think Cincinnati has much of a chance against Indy. Detroit at Jacksonville. I'm going to go with Detroit in this one. I think they're a better coached team, and that says a lot because, Patricia isn't good. But, Matthew Stafford, he's an actual leader on that team, and, yeah, I feel like Detroit gets the win there. Atlanta and Minnesota. A battle of some of the biggest disappointments ever. I'm going to take Minnesota in this one. I just don't think Atlanta has the defense to stop Minnesota. And I feel like, with the coaching change, yeah, Atlanta could come out, fired up. But I feel like they actually did love Quinn. So I think they're going to be more bummed out than fired up. So I feel like Minnesota just beats up on Atlanta, and Atlanta goes to 0-6. Washington football team at New York Giants. This one, I could honestly see it going either way, but I'm going to go with New York. I think they get their first win of the season. I just do not trust Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen's not good, man. Hopefully they get Terry McLaurin the ball, man, because I'm on my fantasy football team, and last week he didn't get the ball, so yeah, I'm pretty bummed about that. Baltimore at Philly. Baltimore blows them out. Philly has no chance. Philly goes to 1-4-1. Disappointment. This one right here is game of the week. Cleveland at Pittsburgh. It is a tough one to predict, man, but like I said, I usually tend to side with the team with the better defense, and Pittsburgh's defense, man. I do not sleep on Pittsburgh, because I think Pittsburgh can legitimately be a legitimate Super Bowl contender. I feel like they have the defense good enough to stop Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Defense good enough to stop Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are a legit team, and I like Cleveland as well, but I see this Pittsburgh defense confusing Baker Mayfield and forcing a few turnovers, and they get the win. I do feel like this is going to be a very good game, a very close game, but I feel like Pittsburgh comes out on top at the end. Next game, Houston at Tennessee. Now, most people will probably pick Tennessee, but if you saw my Texans versus Titans prediction video, you guys know I'm going with Houston. I just simply think this is a trap game for Tennessee. You know, the Texans are 1-4, the Titans are 4-0, and you know they're feeling themselves. They just blew out Buffalo, a team that's considered a legitimate playoff contender. They're gonna come into Houston, or not come into Houston, but like come back home and play Houston, and they're gonna get beat. They're gonna be overlooking a 1-4 Houston team. A Houston team that has really had their number in the past. And if you guys look back for the previous, 3-4 years, every time Tennessee is hot, they run into Houston, and Houston beats them. I don't know why that is. It's just always been the case. Last year, I believe it was early December, Tennessee had won, a bunch of games in a row. They had just, beat, I believe it was KC. Everyone was hyped about Tennessee. And then Houston just beat them. The year before that, they were on a huge little win streak as well in 2018. They run into Houston. They go into Houston. Houston blows them out. The year before that, they started off the season, I think it was 2-1. They were looking really, really good. They run into Houston. Houston beat them 57-14. So for whatever reason, Houston is that team that Tennessee can't get over. And I feel like they're going to come into this game overlooking this 1-4 Houston team, because don't get me wrong, this Houston team is very, very good on paper. They just don't have a coach. So this Houston team is going to be that one team this season. They're not going to make the playoffs. Their season is over. They're going to be that one annoying team this season that's going to compete with everyone, and they could even take down some very good teams and kind of throw that team off, mess them up in the standings, in the seeding for the playoffs. For example, they could mess up Tennessee. They could mess up Indianapolis. They could mess up Cleveland. They could mess up New England. They could even mess up the Packers next week. Not necessarily saying the Texans are a better team, but they're going to be that one annoying team that can mess up seedings for other teams. Next game, Denver at New England. I am going with New England in this one. They had, both these teams were supposed to play last week, I believe, but they had a bye week due to COVID reasonings. And I'm taking New England in this one. I think they're a better team. New York at Miami. I think Miami blows them out. I don't think New York's a very, very good team. Let me tell you this. If at the start of the season I would have told you that Miami would be 3-3 after 6 weeks, would you have believed me? Probably not. This is crazy. Miami's about to be 3-3 on the season. Brian Flores, I think, is a really good coach, guys. Next game, Green Bay at Tampa. I am taking Green Bay. I think that Green Bay offense is... What happened here? They don't want me to take Green Bay. Okay, there we go. But Green Bay's offense is playing really good. Their run game, Aaron Rodgers is he's back. Their defense is okay. I just simply trust Aaron Rodgers in that offense more than I trust Tom Brady in that offense, So I think the Packers get to 5-0 and Tampa Bay goes 3-3. Now, I wouldn't be shocked at all if Tampa Bay did win this game, because I also think Tampa Bay is a very good team as well. Next game, Rams at Niners. I am taking the Rams. I do think the Rams are actually back this year. They had an off year last year. Obviously, and no one was really expecting the Rams to be good this year, but hey, they're about to be 5-1, man. That's pretty crazy. This one's gonna be a really, really good one too. Oh, wait, this is on Monday? Oh, this is on Monday. Oh man, I just seen that right now. Kansas City at Buffalo. Well, I mean, I want to go with Buffalo because of their defense, but what they did against Tennessee last week, or this past Tuesday, that just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Maybe the Bills aren't as legit as we originally thought. I mean, Josh Allen came back to reality against Tennessee. Now, obviously, Tennessee, I do think they have a better defense than Kansas City, but Kansas City has an offense way better than Tennessee, so I am going with Kansas City in this one. I would not be shocked if it is a blowout, honestly. Next game, and the last game, we got Arizona at Dallas. Now, I understand Dallas lost Dak Prescott for the season, But I really don't think Andy Dalton is that bad of a quarterback. I think he's actually like the perfect backup for them. Like, he can win some games, man. I really do believe that, and I think Dallas wins this one at home over Arizona. I do feel like it's going to be a close game, a pretty good game. You know, Kyler Murray is a very fun player to watch, and that Dallas offense is obviously very explosive as well. So this is going to be a good game to watch, but I am going with Dallas. And yeah, those are my predictions for the week. Comment down below your own predictions for the week, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.